Hello, hi everyone, this is Kyle. Let's talk comics. So, I just watched the trailer that Marvel dropped for Avengers Infinity War, and I think my brain may have melted due to all the juicy comic booky goodness that Marvel and the Russo brothers managed to cram into one 2.5-minute trailer. Let me just get this out of the way up front and say that I'm probably a bit biased here, as I have been a huge fan of almost every movie Marvel Studios has released up until now. So, keeping that in mind, this video is going to be separated into two sections. The things I love, ooh, give me a sweet love about the trailer, and also the things that I maybe don't think were quite so hot, spicy, juicy, PG-13 fun. Just know that overall, I give this trailer 10 thumbs up. Marvel movies are known for having a very light-hearted, family-friendly feel to them, and while they've seemingly toyed with the idea of going a touch darker with a few past films, Infinity War is definitely taking it up a notch. Color palette, the generally ominous feel, the way the odds seem so stacked against the heroes, I think it's safe to say we're entering new territory for Marvel here. And what I like about this so much is that it doesn't feel like someone in the Marvel Studios boardroom was just like, let's make a dark and gritty movie! It feels more like a sense of gravitas and higher stakes has been added in a very earned way. After all, they've been building to this point for almost 10 years now, and it's clear they intend on shaking up their status quo considerably with this film. Sexy beard here, sexy beard there, sexy beard everywhere. Not enough sexy beards for you? Boom, sexy beard. Need another one? Sexy beard. One last one? It's a sexy beard, they're everywhere. I think it would have been really easy to call this movie Infinity War, and then have the war be more of a skirmish between a decent number of characters. But nah, fam. This is gonna be a full-on man versus alien, Lord of the Rings style war. I don't think we've seen a war on this scale portrayed in a Marvel film up to this point, excluding maybe the flashback sequence in the first Thor film. Now, the obvious money shot for this trailer is close to the end, where we have Captain Ameribeard leading a squad of Avengers and Wakandan soldiers into battle, and boy is it a beautiful sight to behold with my pure virgin eyes! This is how I like to see my Captain America. Up front, leading the team, preferably against insurmountable odds with a glorious, although probably inconvenient for battle, hairdo. Do I really need to explain why I'm excited to see the Guardians meet the Avengers? Really? Ever since this wonderful piece of concept art was released, I have been craving Rocket Raccoon and Thor sharing a fighting scene. Drax meeting Hulk? Wait, Brain Blast, Mantis and Hulk. Oh boy, based on her power set and some of the character choices made for the Hulk in Thor Ragnarok, there is a lot of potential for storytelling, or at the very least quality banter based on that combo. But honestly, pick an Avengers name out of a hat, pick a Guardians name out of a smaller hat that is blue and shaped like Bob Saget's head, and odds are, I'll want to see him chat, fight, and most likely smooch. Thanos is a very easy character to screw up. He's got a confusing origin, he sort of looks like Grimace had a baby with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and more often than not, he is extremely one-dimensional. But let me tell ya, when Thanos is done right, he absolutely has to be up there as one of the best Marvel villains of all time. This is just a trailer, so I'm gonna reserve judgment till I see the final film, but so far everything we're seeing of Thanos is very encouraging. Josh Brolin's gravelly baritone and the sheer mass of the character make him instantly recognizable as a major threat, and the trailer makes sure to follow through on this promise by showing him get a little hands-on with a couple of the heroes. Also, shout out to Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely who wrote the script for this film, because some of Thanos' lines feel like classic Jim Starlin, and I love it! I'm now realizing that unless I want this video to be longer than the amount of time I've spent daydreaming about Darkhawk showing up in an MCU film, I need to go to lightning round mode. So here are a bunch of other things that the trailer got me really excited about. Vision and Scarlet Witch getting steamier than Hydro Man in a hot tub. Wong. I love Wong. More Wong, please, Marvel. Marvel? Wong. More of him, please. More Wong. Spider-Sense. Missed it in Homecoming, glad to see they're bringing it back. Hulkbuster Iron Man. One of the best parts of Age of Ultron. I like much this, yes. Teenage Groot, I see you back there trying to hide from me. You can't hide from me! New spider suit teased in Homecoming. Blonde Black Widow. Black Panther slashing a four-armed alien across his actual alien face. And the 1 millisecond we get to see of Proxima Midnight is pretty neat too. Now, for the moment I've been dreading. So, Hawkeye is in the film. This is fact. Is Hawkeye in the trailer? He is most certainly absent. Now, to be fair, there are like 3 million characters in this movie, so it makes sense that not everyone will fit into a 2-minute trailer. For example, I ain't seen no Ant-Man or Wasp in that there trailer, but Hawkeye's a founding member of the team, my dude. It would have been nice to at least see a glimpse or two of Bow Guy and his amazing arrows. At the point of me recording this, Thor Ragnarok just came out very recently. I watched it, and I loved it. I especially loved the new lighthearted take on Chris Hemsworth's titular character. Granted, based on the specific film, Marvel characters will tend to be a bit more or less comedic as the script demands. Based on what we see of him in this trailer though, it looks like Thor is stepping right back into his more serious shoes. It would be a real shame if this movie undoes any of the progress I feel Thor was making throughout Taika Waititi's Thor Ragnarok. But once again, like all my comments thus far, this is solely based on the trailer, so final judgment will of course be saved until the movie is out.
My eyes have devoured it.
This movie has a lot of characters, and I would honestly be an unhappy camper if anyone was taken out, but there are obvious risks that go along with this many characters that can't be ignored. Will people be satisfied if Star-Lord only has 10 lines? What if Winter Soldier is only on screen for like 5 minutes? The Russo brothers did a very good job balancing screen time in Civil War, but that film had considerably less characters, so I do have some concerns about them being able to pull off an ensemble cast this size. That being said, the trailer did a pretty good job of spreading screen time as well, so I'm feeling a bit better about this particular concern after watching the trailer. Okay, so final thoughts, I guess. From what we've seen so far, this movie reminds me of classic event comics in all the best ways, and saying I'm excited is a pretty major understatement. I'm super curious what all you guys think about the trailer and my thoughts on it, so please feel free to leave a comment down below, and if this is your first time stopping by my channel, it really helps me out if you guys hit that nice big red subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. Excelsior!